Have you ever been asked a simple question and then somehow your answer turns into this long winded monologue? You are explaining everything, the backstory, the details, the characters, the side stories. And then halfway through, you see that your audience is checking out. If this sounds familiar, do not worry. I've got a really simple way to fix it in just a few minutes. Most people answer questions backwards. They start with all of the details and a lot of unnecessary details, and then they circle back to the main point. But the secret to concise, confident answers is to start with the bottom line first. Start with the so what. So here's a bad answer. Well, we started the project last year and there were some delays, but eventually after a lot of adjustments, we managed to improve performance. Okay, this is a better way to answer. The project was a success. We improved performance by 30%, and here's how we did it. Can you see the difference? Start with the takeaway, start with the result, and then only add the how did we do it details if it's necessary. Now, if you're answering a question about yourself, like in an interview or, say, a networking event, here's my framework that can help you with this. So, first off, who am I? What is your role? What is your experience, your skills, and something quirky about you? Who are you? And then what do you want? What is your goal? What is your key message? What are you trying to get out of this? And then how does that help the audience? Why should they care? What is the so what for them? So here is an example of a bad answer of tell me about yourself. Well, I've worked in marketing for 10 years and I started in content strategy before moving into branding. Then I transitioned into digital marketing, which was really exciting for me because then I got to learn about analytics. And then I also worked on a social media campaign. You've already lost them. It's a little bit boring, it rambles on. So here is an example of a better answer. I'm a marketing strategist who helps brands stand out in crowded industries. Right now, I'm focused on digital campaigns that drive real engagement. If you're looking for a way to turn online clicks into actual customers, that's what I can help you with. Do you see how that cuts out the fluff and makes it immediately relevant to the audience? And that's what's going to get you what you want. And one last reason why people over explain and ramble is because they actually just don't know when to stop talking. It's usually because they're nervous. So here's something that you can do for that. When you finish your point, just pause. If the other person wants more details, they will ask. And that pause actually gives them the time to process and you the time to take a breath and to calm down. So a confident speaker does not over-explain. They let their message land. So take that pause. If you are struggling to answer questions concisely, just remember the things that we've talked about. Bottom line first, lead with the key point, use the framework that I described. So who am I? What do I want? And how does that help my audience? And then know when to stop talking and to take that pause. Just let it land, say it clearly, and stop. The better that you get at answering with clarity, the more confident and in control that you will actually feel in whatever it is that you're in, an interview, a presentation, or whatever other high-stake conversation. So if you want this script, there's a link in the comments. Click the link to get this script and follow me on my socials.